The first and most important piece of advice would be to clearly specify the purpose of your business, what you stand for and what differentiates you towards competition. Being able to articulate that and to communicate that, ideally in 2 to 3 sentences like an elevator pitch. You should really spend time on doing so because this is your purpose of being. And this is the reason actually why the customer buys your products or your services and not the product or the services of a competition. Another very important piece of advice would be that you want to delight your customers. And I really mean delight, not just satisfy them. It may sound exaggerated, but the customers are the ones that pay your bills. Therefore, you want to think about your customer in the morning with the first coffee, for lunch, in the afternoon, in the evening, and maybe even dream about your customers. Because the customers, as I said, pay your bills, and I never heard about a customer that will leave the client as long as they're delighted. There's no substitute for hard work. And that's why it is so important that you really love what you do. Because when you love what you do, you don't feel that it's work. And even after 10 years, my team and I still work very hard, but it hardly ever feels like work. It is really more fun. And you will be rewarded because you get more and more clients, you'll be paid more and more money, and the biggest reward of all is really when the client is telling you how happy they are about your work. I sometimes hear you're so lucky you achieved so much, but there's no luck. There's only hard work and there's time. And you really have to grasp the right time when you sense it is the right time, and be daring. There are people who are daring and there are people who are not daring. And that's really the difference in our company. Those who dare are the ones that win. When I founded my own company, Courage, I had to be very courageous because I switched from a big company to at first one-person company. And I also was looking for clients who are courageous so that together we can achieve a lot. That even gave me the reason to name my company Courage. And today, when looking at the name, I get a lot of motivation and strength from it. And another very important piece of advice, also have fun and laugh with your team. Because to laugh and to have fun is so important. And people who work hard, they need to be rewarded as much as you need to be rewarded. So you have to find the balance. And my balance is work hard, play hard.